Pruning these plants in the fall, which is when they bloom most, is a common cause of bloom failure. I've already explained why it's best to put off most of your pruning until spring. However, it's not always possible to avoid the fall garden cleanup when the need hits. If you just can't bring yourself to put away the pruners for a while, here's a list of plants you should not prune at all, compiled in the fall. Help them out, and you won't have to worry about being let down next year. Number 1. Rhododendrons. Rhododendrons will be my first target because they are among the plants that take the longest to recover after an inappropriately timed round of fall pruning. Since rhododendrons flower on old wood, it won't be long until your plant starts to set next year's flowers after this year's have faded. After the flowers have faded, but before the new buds have formed, is the ideal time to prune your rhododendron. Pruning rhododendrons in late spring should take place no later than 3 weeks after the last blooms have faded. Do well in USDA hardiness zones 4 through 8. Number 2. Japanese Camellias. Like rhododendrons, grow on old wood, although their flowers appear earlier in the year. Camellia japonica can have its buds set as early as March and bloom as soon as November, depending on the variety. You should prune your camellia in the early spring when the blossoms have faded. But if your plant blooms early, you should wait until after the final frost date has gone. They can survive in zones 7 to 9. Number 3. Magnolia Lily. Some gardeners are perplexed by the failure of their magnolias to bloom in late winter or early spring after having been trimmed back in the autumn. The timing is what makes the difference. Pruning is a delicate process that requires timing and precision, but the buds can be seen as soon as they begin to develop. Every year, prune out one of the lily magnolia's stronger lower branches to encourage the development of a tree-like structure. In the absence of a solid root system, your magnolia will be susceptible to damage if you do excessive trimming. The magnolia is hardy in USDA zones 5 to 8. Number 4. Climbing Hydrangea. There are so many varieties of hydrangea that it may be challenging to create uniform pruning rules. Take note that this suggestion is meant for climbing hydrangeas only. They can all benefit from using dry wood. Unlike the plants we've covered so far, it isn't always easy to anticipate where the next bloom will develop. Due to the immaturity of the buds in the fall, pruning could result in the loss of a significant amount of next summer's bloom. Leave it alone till the leaves show in the spring. It will be clear at that point which stems have withered and died and can be safely removed. Plants in zones 4 to 8 can count on survival of this species. Number 5. Lilac. Lilacs are reasonably quick growers, and at times their branches can become entangled with one another. By cutting the excess, you can improve air circulation and maintain manageable growth. Remove older, lower branches from your shrub over time to help it develop into a tree. Remove old suckers from the stem and major branches, and trim back slender branches to encourage a healthy sprout. Despite their resilience, lilacs should still have no more than 1/4 of their shrub removed at any given time. Even if you prune your plant too much, it could take up to 2 years before it blooms again. Hardy in zones 3 to 8. Well, thanks for watching video from Catchy Garden. Don't forget to click like and subscribe button to always support our channel. You can also turn on the notification bell to get the latest videos from us. We'll see you in the next videos.